Okay, so as you can see, I labeled my canvas here to hopefully help here when we're trying to create shapes. So what we're going to do here, I'm just going to show you an easy way to wrap up your robot. So first thing I'll do, we'll work on the arms here. So what I'm going to do, an easy way, you could just add two rectangles. So I'm going to use my rect code, and I'm going to place my rectangle right about here. So it's going to go from here over. So this should be relatively easy. So we're going to say rect, and 30, 52, 250, and there we go. So you could see that, yeah, right there's an arm. So that's a pretty easy thing to do. Now I'm going to make another portion that will go up like that to form my arm. So again, I want to use another rect, and I'm going to attach it right to there. So I'm going to do something like this. There we go. So you can see that, again, just by using two rectangles, I could form what something looks like an arm. Yes, it's pretty basic, but yes, it will suffice, or it will help out for this situation. So again, pretty easy to do. Now on the right side, I'm going to show you another way to do this. I'm going to put two ellipses. So I'm going to add an ellipse right here, and then one that goes up on top of it. Very similar to this, but using ellipse instead. Remember, ellipse, the center of the ellipse is where it's measured from. So I'm going to put in my ellipse code here, and I'll do something like, let's see, 260s and 70, and let's see, 30. See what this looks like. There we go. Maybe I'll make that a little bit wider, so I'll use my number scrubber there a little bit. I'm going to slide that over just a tad. There we go, perfect. And then I'm going to put another ellipse in here. So again, this ellipse I'm going to have standing up on top of this, very similar to this side. So I'll add another ellipse. There we go, ellipse, and I'm going to put this one here about 250s. Oh, excuse me, 350. There we go, and that maybe 230 and 20 and there we go. Let's see what this one looks like. All right, not quite what I wanted, so maybe I'll make it a little bit wider and a little bit taller. There we go. Slide that into place, and there we go. So hopefully that makes sense for you to make a nice arm. Again, not real hard, but definitely effective, and definitely can be used here for this example. So it looks like an arm. Now what about some eyes? I know you had a question about some eyes. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to make an ellipse here, and another ellipse right here. Should be relatively easy again. So I'll quickly just put a fill color in there so I can get something that looks good. So maybe I'll put like a little white background there first. Then I'm going to put an ellipse. And let's say I'm going to come over about, I don't know, about 100 and maybe 150 pixels. So I'll say 150 over. And it's probably about 130 down. Make it 60 wide and 40 tall. There we go. And there's my eye. So a little bit big for my robot head here. So maybe we'll bring that down a little bit. There we go. So now I have a good eye there. And I'm going to replicate that one. So I'm just going to copy that one to make it real easy for you. I'm going to copy it and I'll just paste it. Remember, copy is Control-C. And paste is Control-V as in victory. And then I'll just slide that one into place. It should be very similar. It should be about 250 then. Somewhere right around there. And my head's off a little bit, so I'll just put it there about 240. There we go. So there you are. Then maybe I'm going to put like a pupil. Maybe I'll change the color again. So I'll put a fill color in there. And maybe I'll make it like something crazy looking. Maybe I'll make it purple. And again, I'm just going to copy those two from before, and then I'll just reduce the size of them, and that should make it very easy for me to do. Again, copy is Control-C, paste is Control-V. So I'm going to make these 30 by 30s then, and there you go. So that should at least give you an idea of what's expected or what you can do quite easily. You can use rectangles for arms. You can use ellipses for arms if you'd rather do that. And then notice these eyes were done quite easily just by putting two ellipses. Again, these are review lessons. We've done this, now 100 times. here. So hopefully this makes sense to you. And again, I know sometimes it's the location, but if you look at the video, you could probably figure out the location. So the X, remember, the X-axis goes across. So I'll just remind you of this here. X is the one that goes across. So X starts here at 0. It goes across to 400 here. Y starts at 0 at the top and goes all the way down to 400 here at the bottom. So you could figure out a lot of these coordinates just by looking at the sides here. And a little bit off, but you guys could figure that out. So again, X, how many pixels over? Y, how many pixels down? So something like this eye right here, or this eyeball right there, this eye right there, was probably at an X of, what are we at here? Probably around 150, as you could see. We came over about 150 pixels. I'll just put that on there for you. So again, we came over 150 pixels. And then the Y portion, how far down? I'll put that in a different color just to help you out. The Y portion came down about 130 pixels. So the Y was probably equal to 130. I'll just put that in there as a quick label. So again, it's it's just review, but you should be able to, or it should help you out a little bit with figuring this out. So good luck with that, and take a look at this, and hopefully you can start mastering some of these shapes. Alrighty, take care, and I will talk to you soon.